Hey, what's up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. We'll be playing
Good
Fallout,
morning.
and we'll be exploring the vaults. So, a first vault on our list appears to be Vault 87, which I was looking into right before the start of the stream. Oops, and I fell. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright. Vault 87 is near Paradise Falls, kind of. Let's see. A lot of this stream is going to be
92.
finding places. There's Paradise Falls. Okay, so Paradise Falls, it's like... It was... supposed... Wait, oh, that's Paradise. It's supposed to be like in this general vicinity. There it is. Okay. Oh, the game title's MTG.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't notice that.
oh.
Somebody just woke up. You got to give them a chance, you know.
I also didn't update the tags either.
Oh man,
I was too lazy.
you were tired.
Well, the tags disappear after like 2 weeks or whatever.
Uh, did you change your number? You know, with that thing that happened with Twitch, all the passwords and stuff getting leaked.
Oh, no. No, I didn't change any of my passwords. It's just too... I don't foresee me doing that for a while. I'm just too lazy.
Uh,
I don't got time for you. Just die, Rad Scorpion. Oh crap, I'm poisoned.
that's what scorpions tend to do, right?
Right. Oh, I'm down to like 80 something stim packs. That's awkward. How is it such a low percent? Okay, come on. Get distracted by the dog, please. Better. Alright. Crap. North or northwest? Northwest.
So we're just gonna check out each vault, or are we?
Yeah. So the thing about all the vaults is obviously I mentioned all the vaults. Something wrong has happened into all of them. They're all experiments, but I have only looked into them information-wise. I've actually never been to all of them, so this will be great for me
Right.
too. Oh. Holy crap.
Wow, that's a lot of rad.
Right. Oh, we're still at 500. Okay. Oh. Alright, resident expert. How do we get in? Connected with the
That's you,
children
Warlord.
in the
That's
cave.
not me.
Oh, but so you're saying this is the one at Little Lamplight? So while I was running all the way here, you could have mentioned that the entire time. Of course, it's a superhuman master. So this is the one we've already explored then. Okay, if this is the one we've already explored, then let's see. The next vault is 92. Vault 92.
I don't remember exploring this one.
This is the one. So we talked to all the children, and then they
Oh yeah, okay.
they allowed us and our old ass to go and do things. All right, where does, let's see, the big, oh, there it is. All right, so the road does that little turny thing, and it's right here. Yep. All right. It's a Deathclaw. I have the element of surprise. Doesn't look like it mattered. I don't think we ever learned what happened in Vault 87, though. We just kind of explored it for that quest. I guess toward the end of the stream, actually at the end, we'll just literally read what happens to all of them. We'll try and figure out what happens to them via the game, and then we'll figure out what people who were a lot more deeper involved found. People who decide to read the books and whatnot in the game. Right. Oh wait, this game doesn't have books. That's Skyrim that has books.
Okay.
Well, maybe people who found all the terminals. Oh, that's the super mutant one? Got it. Yeah, that makes sense considering it's incredibly radiated. So I know what he's talking about. Actually in Fallout 76, they the original super mutant is one of the ones you work with in that game. Oh, holotapes. That's this game's version of books. Mm-hmm. Now, aren't the holotapes somewhere?
So
Notes.
far, the experiment is going exactly as planned. We're subjecting the residents to extremely low frequency white noise and regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using the soundproof recording studios and the musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the Vault-Tec selection committee on their shrewdness.
Okay, so far it sounds like one of the things that they've done in this vault is they have made the residents listen to white noise 24/7, which is something they do at workplaces. My job, they added a white noise machine for no reason, and nobody liked it.
Well, for no reason. That
Well,
makes sense.
they thought they read online or whatever that white noise helps you tune out background noise and helps productivity. In essence, all it did was annoy everyone.
No.
Well, it was just like having a loud fan in the background.
Right.
It didn't do anything. Oh, it's Mirelurks, yay.
We all love Mirelurk.
Well, it could be worse. They could be Mirelurk queens. That's a joke because Angel hasn't played Fallout 4.
Or no.
Oh, wait, you know what? There's Mirelurk queens in 76. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I think I remember.
Yeah, it was right next to your base. Had that
Right.
Mirelurk queen pit. Or, well, next to Andrew's base. Okay. Dog meat getting in the way. Oh, terminal. Trouble ticket. If I told Zach once, I've told him 1,000 times. Stop using the higher amperage ballast in the lighting grid on B level. They will overheat within days and blow out because the power tags or power taps up there weren't installed to spec. Had to replace 37 ballasts with type KO or KO9A ballast and use the power tap converter on each one, billing my missing dinner with that sexy red-headed violinist up in Women's Dorm 7 to Zach's work credit account. Details overwritten. This was nasty. Seems like Vault-Tec built this place. They decided to go ahead and parallel route the waste disposal dumping system within the air conditioning ducts. In some places, the ductwork is corroding, which has spread to the waste pipes. So now we have the waste production leaking into the venting. The airflow through the ducts is carrying the smell into most of the men's dormitories 1, 2, and 5. Had to climb in there and patch it all up. I have stress fractures, and I see seepage in 3 areas on D level. I can only conclude that there is an adjoining underground spring or lake that is putting pressure on the concrete walls. I have already patched the stress fractures and used the metal plating that we normally use for flooring to shore it up for now. I recommend we get all the engineers together on this issue and come up with some sort of more permanent solution. Otherwise, we'll be knee deep in nasty groundwater or worse. This huge emergency was immediately addressed by our crack engineering team. We ran up to the Professor Malleus's office and deployed the fluidic lubrication injector in an effort to stop impending doom from destroying us all. Okay, fine, we oiled this damn chair. It is really the kind of crap that's worth submitting a trouble ticket for? So, it sounds like they have an issue with, like, water, which, as you can obviously tell, water seepage
Right.
Oh. I don't know what the heck hit me. Oh, I thought I was still alive for a second. Oh, Warlord said there was a gas leak in there and I blew it up. I'm just so lazy. Oh, there's a gas leak in like every room. Got it. Kinda like that tiptoe perk now. I don't even notice the traps. Oh. Living quarters. Ah, still Mirelurk Kings. Got it. Now, I wonder if they turned into Mirelurk Kings because they were living with water at their feet all the time.
I don't remember seeing those.
The Kings were a little different in Fallout 76. Also, you didn't really see them.
They're like underwater, right?
Well, they were in caves, particularly. There's one that I can think of that was part of the main mission. You probably didn't see them very often. They were... I'm pretty sure they're a lot easier to kill than Mirelurk Queen. However, by the time you get to a Queen and by the time you get to a King, your damage differences are very different. When you get to the point where you're killing Queens, the Queen may have like 10 times the health the Mirelurk King has, but your weapon does more than 10 times the damage. So, in hindsight, the Queen might be easier to kill than the King. I shouldn't really waste my time picking. Sure, why not? Rad absorption. No more logs at the moment, though. Really hoping to find a computer or a log soon. Sweet. Initiating sound sequence. Oh, hear that? It's just a stupid white noise fan, like I just mentioned at work. very familiar. Is that here? Oh. Alright. The boys and the girls' dorms seem identical. Yep. They are identical. Alright, I've been in this direction already. Wait, I don't think I was all the way through the living quarters yet. Let's check the map. Let's keep heading straight. Yeah, I didn't think I was all the way through. I'm gonna miss being able to just VATS kill everything when we play New Vegas. 'Cause I think they patched that, or I don't want to say patch. I think they made it so you have a percentage chance of getting all your VATS back, but you don't. It's not every time like in this one. Boy, terminal. Of course, this time it's gonna take actual effort. Plotting is 5 out of 8. There we go. Allow access. Noise flush. Aw, I was really hoping to get more information. Cherry bombs. Bummer. Alright. All the computers. Nothing really. Oh boy, it's hard. 1 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for consisting. Conspiring. Here we are. Alright, just the room. No computer or anything, just a room with stuff in it. Bummer. Oh boy. Alright, vault mail. Crap. Congratulations, a job well done, everyone. It seems like the current WN tests are a complete success, with less than 1% margin of error. We still have much to do analyzing the data, but I think all of you deserve a pat on the back for excellent work. Keep it up. Here's the data on subject, whatever. As requested, we completely baffled as to why someone would behave in this manner after being subjected to WN experiments. As soon as the autopsy is complete, we'll try and piece together why he went insane. I'm sorry about this, Rick. We'll get to the bottom of it soon. We have a serious problem on our hands, and you have yet to answer my last several intra-vault mails, or even see me. I have 7 more dead. 3 other Vault 92 residents have suffered the same symptoms as Vault or Subject whatever. How many more of these people have to die before you realize we're in deep trouble? We're alone out here. No one will come to our rescue. If anybody is even left, we have to deal with this ourselves. Please, I beg you to see me immediately and call your goon squad off your living area doors. Subject 4 is under heavy guard now. I can't even get in without personal escort. It's my estimate that 30% of the Vault's entire population is now clinically insane and possess a real danger to the rest of us. We have to consider the possibility we may need to abandon the Vault completely. Better take a chance out there than in here. You still won't speak to me, and any attempt I've made to see you have ended in scuffles with your guards. It's obviously something going on, and I'm going to find out what. Alright, so it sounds like that water poisoned everybody, and many of them are going insane, probably transforming into Mirelurks. And I would imagine the overseer or the person in charge of the whole project is hiding in a room with guards. Alright, I think this whole area has been, yeah. Except for this room. Alright, have I not gone left? Isn't this? Yeah, I've been here. Okay. Alright, we're heading... Let's try reactor room. Alright, now does this room connect to the other room? Yep. Alright, so we've been here too. So we have bits and pieces of the picture, but I think we don't have the overall picture of what happened here. We have not been in this direction for sure. So if we find a computer, we'll learn some things. If I hadn't beat the game already, I would have taken those crutches. That's right, dog meat. Just blockade them for me. Good job, Meat Shield.
Meat Shield. The name of your dog.
Right. Alright, got another terminal. It's so wonderful to be surrounded by all this talent. Little old me, who can barely play the violin, is sitting amongst some of the world's greatest musicians. As far as they know, the vault is the world. It's not a very big world. I still can't believe my luck. Today was great too. I was able to record an entire symphony, Haydn's Symphony No. 3, in D minor. It was so beautiful. I could barely keep up with everyone else in the string section, but they were so nice. They encouraged me instead of being stuffy jerks or something. Best of all, they recorded all of it and then let you hear it yourself. Play all the studio speakers. I can't wait until tomorrow. I hear we're doing a piece from Dvorak. I've been feeling a little sick lately, kind of woozy after playing in the studio usually. It gets so stuffy in that place, but I'm sure it's worth it. I know I'm getting better from just watching my fellow violinist techniques. They don't even mind giving me some pointers. Tonight, a bunch of us girls from the string section are going to the rec hall for a dance. I hope that cute sound guy Parker asked me to dance. He's dreamy. I'm not feeling very well. I can't concentrate. I went to Dr. Benison's office, but it just says it's stress and to take it easy for a while. I think all the time I am spending in the sound studio is making me tired. I can barely type anymore. I'm shaking so much. God, please help me. Lost mine. Can't stop. Get out. I don't think I really learned anything. Just that people got sick. Okay. Let's wait to go downstairs. Oh, no. Oh, is there a quest with this area? Which we obviously didn't find. Pre-war books are still empty, right? Right, yep. Still empty. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna pick up a key somewhere. Oh boy, we got another... Oh, no we don't. Ooh, but we got an audio log.
I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios. He subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault-Tec itself. He must be completely insane. No observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the Vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls.
Well, it sounds like the white noise wasn't white noise after all. It was, oh, what's it called when you put hidden meaning into sound?
Subliminal.
Yeah, it wasn't white noise at all. It was subliminal messaging. Alright. Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is even worth putting an official trouble ticket in for, but I'm getting some sort of odd pitch overlay on my sound equipment. It's almost like another signal is leaking from maybe the Vault's intercom network or communications gear and piggybacking on everything I record. It's barely noticeable, but I can definitely see it in my scope. Do we have any cross-wiring issue or facility cable installation problems on sea level? I just wanted to take this opportunity to send you an Intravault mail regarding the wonderful session you performed this afternoon. The sound you coax from your Stradivarius is bar none the most haunting, beautiful thing I've ever heard to date. I was wondering if perhaps we could get together tomorrow evening and discuss this in a more intimate setting. Oh, see, this is from that Parker guy, the cute one. Hi, Hildy. I just wanted to send you a quick note. Our session together yesterday was wonderful. I'm glad the studio doors lock, otherwise some of the stuffier fellow musicians might not appreciate how closely you and I work. Make sure when we meet tonight you bring your delicate instrument and your violin too. I have an idea of something we could do with the bow, a new technique I've always wanted to try. Well, that was sweet. Boy. Don't really care, though. I don't really need any of that stuff. Alright, so if I explored this whole basement, well, this is a little gray. But there's nothing. Oh, it's gray because that's the locked door. Yep. So we still have to manage to get a key. We're running out of places to go to get that key. This has all been searched, so now we're in this direct general area. Nothing. Okay, come on. Whatever, you can handle it. Haven't I already been to living quarters? Pretty sure I have. Yep. Nothing? They just put it in an empty room? Okay. I don't think there is a quest. Because we didn't unlock it naturally, but I can take a look. I mean, I don't think it's blood ties. We're not checking residencies. Yeah, I don't have a quest. Agatha's song? I 1 out of 9. Booyah. More Intravault mail. Nice. This is the 5th time I've requested that you allow me to release our supply of headphones and personal audio listening gear to the residents. It seems unfair that the residents are required to listen to their music selections in the studio rooms. I have an ample supply of the type of equipment that would allow most residents to relax in their beds and enjoy their musical recordings. Please let me know any reasons behind this matter. I am pleased to announce that we have a strawberry pudding available in the Vault store for 10 work credits. The supply is very limited, of course, so hurry down and get some before they're all gone. From your last mail, it seems we have a deal. I'll give you everything on your list in exchange for the weapon we discussed. Things are getting worse in this vault, with almost half of the residents gone crazy. I just want to be prepared. Don't worry. I'll lock the gun in my safe so no one can easily trace it back to your department. Ooh, sounds like this is going to be a special weapon. Oh, it's just a regular weapon. Oh, it's the Overseer's office. Nice. Seems a lot larger than what I originally anticipated to be just the Overseer's office. Ooh, another audio log.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
So their white noise is successful.
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
As per instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booth and tied directly into the entire Vault's loudspeaker system. I'll now be able to execute Vault-Tec confidential plan, white noise, mind suggestion, combat experimentation. I have 3 of the Professor's Malleus team doing what I need to get done, and I hope to show some concrete results soon. I had the engineers make it so the WN can be either triggered from the control center or at a local security console. The password to these consoles is UIY249. I don't know if that will end up being relevant, but we'll see. The results of the tests are even better than I could have imagined. The sheer strength and tenacity of combat suggestion implanted test subjects is incredible. Imagine an entire army of people who would never disobey a direct order from high command and could fight until it takes over 20 bullets to stop them. Mally's says test is a failure, so there's been a few deaths. One step back, 2 steps forward. It's easy to suppress that. Everyone in the vault are going crazy. I've added a command word in their suggestion implants. Simply say the phrase, "Sanity is not statistical," and they will stop dead in their tracks. I've informed the guards of this, but I've told them only to use it when out of earshot of anyone else. The command phrase is no longer working against the crazies. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm losing control of the situation. If we don't get things under control soon, we're going to have a huge revolt on our hands. Mally's is indicating the rest of the vault into action. I'm afraid by the power invested in me by the Vault-Tec Corporation, I have no choice but to have him killed. What a waste. Alright, so things are spiraling out of control and unable to be rectified. Was that everything in this area? It appears so. No door. Got it. Alright, we have yet to... Oh, we got a password. You think that's the password to that locked door we saw earlier?
I bet you it is.
I thought that door had a key. Oh, Warlord said no.
No.
Well, Houston, we have a problem. I feel that I have been everywhere. Well, it appears the quest might be the only way to get in that room. Let me see if the page will tell me how to get the quest. It says quest Agatha's song. Oh, that I don't want to read too much into it. Open a new tab. Location given by Agatha. Meeting Agatha. Agatha's house is northeast of the Maresti train yard and west of the scrapyard. It's surrounded by piles of rocks. Well, that doesn't help. Hold on. Let me see how many more vaults we have to do. We might want to skip the quest if we still got a lot of vaults to look into, because we're already an hour in. So let's see. 87 we already did. Vault 92 we just finished. Vault 101, obvious. 106, 108, and 112. We might have to do a second stream. 106, 108, and 112. Alright, vault. If only I could spell. 106, location. Alright. Little lamp lights over here. And it's approximately right here. We may have already been here to 106. I don't remember anything about it, but clearly we've been here. So let's check 108. Map. I don't recognize a single place on this part of the map, so let's just go by... Okay, Wheaton Armory. Alright, good. Over here. Alright. 108 it is. Oh, I know the Tranquility Lane quest. It's one of my favorites. It's embedded into my mind. Alright, now I have to manage to get out of here. Which I can only assume is straight. I don't remember this room. Oh.
I love this gun, by the way. Whose
Yeah.
idea?
I mean, it's not the gun that you think it is.
Hmm?
No, this is just a regular ass disintegrator.
I thought we had gotten that other one.
We did, but it had like 400 bullets. We would have been out of the bullets ages ago.
But you could get. I thought you could get ammo for it.
A very, very tiny amount of ammo. And it takes a lot of effort to get even the slightest amount of ammo. For, what, 10 damage? Not worth it. And this is 90% as good.
And a lot more bullets.
Right. Is east.
I think
Yep.
all we had to do is send dog meat after it, right? To get ammo
For this?
when we were in the
Oh.
area.
No, I mean, just kill any enemy we picked up ammo for this gun. I think we got the big picture, though, of that last vault. They subjected them to white noise testing, and they went crazy.
White noise or subliminal?
Subliminal messaging. Well, originally white noise, then later they added subliminal messaging. And it started out as a success, and then it was controlled, and then it became out of hand. They couldn't figure out why, and then they all died. Or turned into Mirelurks. I bet the experiment started to fail when they had the water leakage, which probably irradiated a lot of the residents, and the radiation probably messed up their experiment, but
Right.
we'll only know at the end of the stream when we look up the complete details.
Does that remind you of something?
What, the Yaogwai?
Yeah, it reminds me of those not Wolverines, werewolves from the other game. From Resident Evil.
Werewolves.
Wasn't it the wolves, the Resident,
I mean,
I'm sure it was Resident Evil.
I mean, you could be right. I'm just not thinking of it. There's so many Resident Evil games, so many things to do in them all.
Ooh. What are you getting hit by?
Some dude, probably a rocket launcher.
Ow.
We don't got time for this. Oh, dude.
Doggy has died.
I can't wait. I would have played Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the stream if I had owned them. Although, in theory, I could consider pirating them, but who knows how well that will work.
I wanna go grab my soup. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm glad they're remaking all of them. And then people like me who didn't bother playing the overhead versions will finally learn what all the lore and whatnot that Resident Evil has to offer. Oh, north. Because even though I haven't actually played the 2 and 3 remakes, I have watched Rooster Teeth play them. I heard Code Veronica, anything that has a physical name and not a number, I heard they all sucked. I'm sure the remakes will probably be just like the ones with numbers, which will probably make it not suck. Either way, I mean, outside of 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, I really haven't played any of them. And I did watch the 2 and 3 remake. So, I haven't really played 0, 1, Code Veronica, or any of the other ones with worded names. A lot of skeletons outside of this one's entrance. Raider.
Alright, I'm back. What I miss? Anything?
Nothing. Just walk through the entrance. A lot of skeletons. These are a lot easier to hit than the blowflies. I say that and then I miss twice. More skeletons. Well, that just, the name of this place is Cloning Lab. Well, that's probably a good clue. Still no hints on what was going on in this one.
That terminal? I thought I saw a terminal.
Not a working one. Oh my god, it's Gary! I don't know who Gary is. But he's alive. Maybe Gary has a book on him or something.
Gary's not alive anymore.
Well, he was... Oh well. He will not be remembered.
Gary who?
Exactly. Not a whole lot going on that I can find in these. Oh boy. Oh, I'm starting to see what happened here. We killed Gary 17. Right? Now we're killing Gary 43. Oh, it's Gary 1. It looks like they cloned Gary over and over and over again. I wonder if Gary 1 has something on him. Nope. Gary, you shouldn't have messed with the Lone Wanderer. gave Gary a gun? Well, we'll never know that Gary's name. Or that one. Female? There are no females in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Still no terminals, huh? Wow, I can't believe I hit that.
Wow.
I curved the bullet.
Oh. What is that?
It's a
Rad roach?
Yeah. I like how they made Gary all kooky. Like he's been down here a while. I'm starting to think we're not going to find any information except for maybe one room where all the cloning was probably done. I'm going to go ahead and ignore that. That was probably the corner of the cafeteria I didn't search. Cloning lab, Capital Wasteland. Okay. This also appears to be searched.
Did we go to Vault 76 in this game yet?
Well, there's only a handful of vaults available in each game.
Oh. I was going to say, you know, considering.
Yeah, Vault 76 is obviously located in West Virginia, which is not in this game. Denier. No. Right. Okay. Well, we'll check that little cafeteria spot, I guess.
The one you ignored?
Yeah. This corner. Is this it? Sure was. Maybe there's stuff on the second floor in this room, it appears. I don't know if we've been to the second floor.
How do we get up there?
That's a good question. Parkour? Nah. Well, this seems like the wrong way, but sure. That's the way we just came. So one direction the cloning lab, the other direction is the maintenance. Ah, here's some stairs. Alright. If we don't find any information up here, this vault may just kind of be done. we'll do our end recap
Oh,
where we
man.
read online what happened in all the vaults. Well, that's it. We'll head to the entrance, but it does not appear that there is any more information in this vault. Nope, that's it. I mean, we searched it. First vault took an hour, second vault took 15 minutes. I guess we could assume the skeletons are mostly failed Garys.
What?
Alright. And the last vault is 112. Alright, little lamplight. Oh wait, I don't see a 112. Oh, Vault 12 can be reached through Smith Casey's garage. Oh, this is Tranquility Lane. Okay, so we've been through all the vaults, I guess. We still have almost 2 hours. I don't think there's 2 hours of information, but save. Alright, let's pull up a Google window. Fallout 3 vaults. Oh, you're not going to be able to see this. Screen share. Screen 1. Yeah, alright. So we got 87, 92, 101, 106, 108, 112. Yes. Okay, those are all we've... Okay, yeah. That's all in the double checking. They also mention in the Citadel Terminal these, which appear in New Vegas. Okay. Anyways. Vault. $87. All right. Oh, do they really?
Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are
What are we
all
doing?
around the entrance.
We're just reading.
Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
All right. So I guess we'll read what happened in Vault 87. Vault 87 is is a Vault Tech vault located in Capital Wasteland in 2227. It is located northwest of Little Lamplight and southwest of the broadcast tower KT-88. It is the birthplace of super mutants and centaurs. Construction of Vault 87 began in May 2066 and finished in December 2071. The primary computer was Cyberbrain version 2.3. While energy was provided by General Atomics nuclear reactor with a backup Variscope fusion power generator. Non-standard equipment included 4 stasis chambers, a plasma containment field, 6 food processing stations, and a Garden of Eden creation kit. Around 2076, the original Vault experiment was scrapped, and the Vault was converted into a secondary research center that would study the effects of forced evolutionary virus on humans. exclusively for Dr. Wayne Merrick and his staff. Using batch 11-111 as a basis, the team attempted to create a virus batch that would result in reliable creation of humans adapted to post-nuclear environment. The evolutionary experimentation program, however, despite the efforts of the science team, only inferior mutants were created. Despite a substantial increase in size, strength, and practically immunity to environmental hazards, the subjects suffered from considerable mental damage and extreme aggression toward their surroundings. The Overseer and its security guards were well aware of the nature of the experimentation as they followed their orders from Vault-Tec. However, the standard security measures were not enough. A year after the vault was sealed, following disastrous nuclear detonation right on top of the entry cave, some test subjects broke free, overwhelming the security forces and beginning a haphazard dipping process. Since then, the mutants are effectively a staple of the Capital Wasteland. They are obsessed with preservation of their species as they are irrevocably sterile. Super mutants kidnap humans from all over the Capital Wasteland and bring them to the vault to be mutated. They have been doing so for nearly 200 years until their source of FEV started running out. Because of the storage of the green stuff, there are now super mutant bands searching all over the Capital Wasteland for a new source of the virus. By 2277, the vault in a state of disrepair, lack of maintenance led to the advanced deterioration of subsystems and even a very structure of the vaults. Parts of it have collapsed entirely. The mutants, owing to their low intelligence, have adapted various sections of the bunker in the ad hoc fashion. For example, medical recovery rooms were turned into makeshift prison cells meant to store experiments deemed a failure. Layout. The radiation near the above ground entrance to the Vault 87 is the highest in the game, as well as the entire Fallout series, peaking nearly 4,000 rads a second at the center and approximately 3,600 rads per second at the vault's doorstep, which can kill the player in about 0.29 seconds. The characters are the Overseer's terminal states, "I'm quite sad to report that due to a direct hit from what I presume to be a nuclear weapon on the entry area of the Vault 87, we will be unable to provide his scouting reports as outlined in Vault's operation manual. The main door to Vault 87 is damaged beyond repair, and we are detecting extremely high levels of lethal radiation outside the entry tunnel." Oh, it says cut content. Okay. It is possible to reach the entrance through an extensive use of Radaway in combination with clothing providing radiation resistance and Rad-X. However, as the Overseer's message states, the door is inaccessible, making the vaults impossible to enter from above ground. The map marker will activate near the entrance. There is a dead scientist in a radiation suit that can be found near the vault's door, as well as the Radaway and Rad-X, presumably carried by the scientist, but apparently not enough to prevent her death by massive radiation exposure. The entrance can be found from within. The test labs section of the vault has a key lock door near where the Lone Wanderer is captured and taken to Raven Rock at the end of the quest. Going in will reveal the Vault-Tec door, though noting is behind it. Super mutants have built a barricade of broken girders and wrecked cars around the entrance. If one decides to venture into the one-way death trap, they have to defeat them before going in. Remember that super mutants can be exposed to intense radiation without ill effects, like the possible companion Fox. One can fast travel from the vault's entrance despite the heavy radiation, which normally prevents fast travel, though almost always one will arrive dead. An Enclave bot usually patrols the south entrance. Accessing vault, yada yada, that's just for the quest. traveling through the vault, basically the quest, notable loot. The Gek, or guarded creation kit, can be found in the Gek chamber. This is the only time Fox's super sledge can be acquired. Fox must either be killed or have been traded the weapon to get it. A copy of Nikola Tesla and You, a copy of Blank, a copy, or a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Alright, and that's it for Vault 87. Next one's 92. Alright, what is this?
When the war reared its head, she was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claim the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical
White
talent.
noise generators. The one we already did, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're just reading about them now for any information that we missed, because we've gone through all of them. We might be able to start New Vegas, but, and by might, I mean we will be starting, and we'll probably get to our character creation and probably not very much further after we're done reading. Vault 92 is a Vault Tech vault located in the Capital Wasteland in 2277. The world's best musicians were invited to Vault 92 with the promise to preserve musical talent during the Great War. In reality, the vault was geared specifically for experimenting with white noise generators that implanted subliminal messages into their mind of its residential population. It was located northwest of the Deathclaw-infested ruins of Old Olney. The construction of Vault 92 started in 2062 and finished 6 years later in 2068, designed to hold 245 occupants for a projected duration of 100 years. The vault was outfitted with General Atomics International Nuclear Power Reactor and a Brainstorm 7 computer control system to cater the musicians selected for the inclusion in the dwellers' ranks. The vault was provided with a supply of sound equipment, musical equipment, and recording gear to facilitate the protection of the musical legacy of mankind and the United States. The vault also had a second secret mission. Once the vault was sealed in October 23, 2077, Overseer Richard Rubin began implementing Vault Tech Confidential Plan White Noise Mind Suggestion Combat Experimentation, an experiment designed to test the validity of implanting combat suggestions in human subjects through the use of modulated ultra-low frequency white noise. The first limited tests carried out on the isolated musicians in the sound booths were a success, with the dwellers remaining oblivious save for the occasional odd pitch and other minor discrepancies on the sound equipment. Relationships flourished, particularly the romance between violinist Hilda and Parker, supervisor of the recording studio. The success of the field test encouraged Rubin to proceed with the outlined experiment. Together with Professor John Mullius and Section 4, the Overseer extended the reach of the white noise. The emitters were wired into loudspeakers throughout the vault, ostensibly inside soundproof recording studios where white noise was overlaid the music playback. To ensure full exposure, Rubin blocked the disruption of personal sound players and headphones to ensure the musicians listened to the music inside of recording studios with the white noise broadcast. He also had the white noise piped into the living quarters, keeping the professor out of the loop. Professor Mullius was oblivious to the true scope of the project. He congratulated his team when these first large-scale tests revealed that 33% of subjects that lapsed into a trance-like state under the effects of white noise allowed the team to implement subtle, minor to verify the effectiveness of the suggestion. The effectiveness was close to 100%, with less than 1% margin of error. However, the success was only temporary. Soon the first problems manifested as one of the musicians went insane, murdering 3 other dwellers in a bloody rage, forced the security team to put him down. He was only killed after receiving nearly 23 gunshot wounds, with no previous history of violence or mental instability. Professor Malleus began to question the effects of the white noise signal. To the overseer, however, the loss of life was negligible, and the behavior of the musicians proof of the project's importance. The man offered increased strength, tenacity, and unflinching obedience to the order from the authority. The experiments continued, and the body was scheduled for an autopsy to identify the source of the problem. What no one knew was that the white noise signal was causing neurological changes inside the brains of the subjects, resulting in dizziness, nausea, and gradual loss of higher cognition and motor control, sometimes leading to psychosis. To make things worse, the entire vault was turning out to be a death trap. The location selected by Vault-Tec lay dangerously close to underground water sources, causing gradual deterioration through the vault. Corrosion spread through the pipes and installations, causing leaks and other damages. However, the worst damage was taking place in the lower levels, where the wall deterioration resulted in stress fractures and crumbling of concrete walls. However, the technical team reinforced the walls to the best of their ability. A more permanent solution was nowhere in sight. The deterioration proved to be the last pressuring problem. Within a month, another 12 incidents happened. 10 dwellers succumbed to the white noise signal's adverse effects, with several fatalities. Men torn limb from limb by once respectable representatives of the musical profession. Malleus pleaded with the overseer to abandon the project and salvage the situation. The vault, isolated from the devastated outside world, was on its own. Reuben ignored the professor's plans, dismissing the death as a necessary sacrifice. However, to prevent the spread of insanity through the vault, he implemented a command phrase in the signal. Sanity is not statistical. It was meant to provide the guards with an easy pacification method against the citizens afflicted with the white noise. However, this was not successful to prevent this situation from degrading further, as 30% of the vault's population was estimated, close to 70 people, was estimated by Malleus to be clinically insane, and with 35 dead, the professor deemed the entire experiments a failure. He believed the white noise inadvertently resulted in degradation of the humans into a mindless brutes. The solution was as desperate as it was daring. Malleus proposed that abandoning the vault completely, as the situation became untenable and outright dangerous for the rest of the inhabitants. However, before they would go, the professor needed to learn the truth. The overseer refused to act according to the professor's plans, even as he realized the command phrase ceased to work and lost control of the situation. He refused to recognize the reality. Instead, he ordered security force to kill Professor Malleus in the vain hope that that doing so would stop the violence from spreading. Some inhabitants took it upon themselves to organize and secure arms in the face of half the vault going insane. But alas, it was too little too late. As the vault crumbled around him and violence reached its apex, Malleus learned the truth from a mortally wounded security guard. He understood that the experiment he helped carry out was always controlled by Overseer Reuben, and that the white noise emitters were hooked up throughout the dorms. Rather than just the studios leading the exposure into sleep, there were no controls or observation, which ended in a situation with half the vault dead, the other half lunatic and victim, fighting for dear life. Malleus did not believe Reuben's claims that the experiments were sanctioned by Vault-Tec and believed the overseer to be insane. He decided to confront the overseer and make him pay for his crimes. The vault deteriorated after the implosion of the project. With its maintenance crew dead, it succumbed to flooding from the underground lake. The once human shelter became a haven for all manner of animals and mutated creatures alike, littered with explosives, weapons, and bodies of its inhabitants.
Yeah.
Ah, these are the voice logs we missed. On the desk in the studio control room, on the desk with a broken terminal, and in the classroom with a running projector. Oh, we missed that one. Out of curiosity, can they be played here?
I can't believe
Well-
what I've discovered. Just before he died,
Can you hear
one
that?
of the security team members told me
I can't
everything.
hear him, but
The Overseer
Oh.
has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge, using the loudspeakers in the...
I can just read it. I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the doors instead of just like the studios, he subjected... Oh, wait. Oh, no, we did find this one. I just looked at Warlord's message. Just need 4 and 5.
yeah.
Okay. Unbelievable. We had 12 more incidents in the past month mirroring Subject Blank's actions. The shocking part is the savagery amongst these apparent exhibit when they murder. They rip their victims limb from limb and eviscerate them by hand. They used to be respectful members in the musical community. How could this be happening? Where have I gone wrong? The situation is getting out of hand. Over half of the population of the Vault is exhibiting savage tendencies. I can only presume the white noise experimentation has awakened some dormant part of their psyche, brought their primitive nature to the surface. In essence, I feel they are almost psychologically devolving. I was stupid for rushing these experiments. Over 35 people dead. Okay. Well, I think that's it for this Vault.
I was just trying to figure out. I wonder which musicians. Was it the rock and roll musicians that went crazier and
Well,
like that,
considering
or
they
maybe
went,
the acid rock, or maybe the headbangers?
I don't think it mattered. I think they just all went crazy. But
Well, I don't see classical violinists going crazy.
I don't think that information is relevant. I think white noise will affect everyone the same. All right, Vault 101 is one of the Vault's series of fallout shelter developed by Vault Tech in the northwestern area of Washington, D.C. in 2277. The Vault is located northwest of Megaton and west of Springville. It is the home of the lone wanderer until they leave to search for their father. Wow, there's a lot more information I thought there would be. I was really thinking it would just be like, this is the main vault. Okay, that's it. The vault was
just
yeah, what's up?
no, you're gonna read all that.
I mean, why not? We have another hour and a half to read the descriptions of Vault 101, 106, 108, and 112.
Okay. Go ahead.
The vault was constructed sometime in the 2060s along with the other vaults in Washington, D.C. The Vault 76 Overseer was originally selected to be the first Overseer, but he refused the position in order to stay in Appalachia. Vault 101 has been opened numerous times, violating its original mandate, and became infested with rad roaches. During these events, making the vault susceptible to the additional large infestation at the time, or as the times went by. One of the main objectives of Vault 101 security has been containment of these pests. The original and underlying purpose of Vault 101's vault experiment was to stay closed indefinitely in order to study the role of the Overseer when a vault never opened. The limited genetic material would eventually result in inbreeding had no new blood ever entered. Vault 101 was supplied with most of the
And
equipment.
that's where we.
Yeah. it was never, it would never need to function indefinitely, such as seed with the spare parts of the water processor. But the vault did not receive a GEC, a device that would be useful for surface dwellers. In their free time, the inhabitants of Vault 101 engage in various activities. Bake Off, Founders Day, Hunt the Mutant. Hunt the Mutant is a game played by Vault 101 children in a post-apocalyptic variation of hide and seek. One child is selected to be the mutant and they hide while the other children hunt for them. When the mutant is found, the game restarts and another child is picked to be the mutant. At one of Wally Mack's birthday parties in 2260, this game is played in the atrium. Wally later mentions this game at the Lone Wanderer's 10th birthday party on July 13, 2268. By mentioning this game, Wally is unfavorably comparing his party to the Lone Wanderer's party. Okay. Timeline. Just after the Great War in 2077, the first Vault 101 Overseer, in order to prevent anyone from leaving the vault, created the illusion that the outside world was an uninhabitable, nuclear-ravaged wasteland with absolutely no hope of existence outside the vault. This was accomplished through regular fake radio transmissions recorded before the Great War, increasing the idea amongst Vault 101 dwellers that the only hope of survival was within the vault. The first Vault 101 Overseer died of natural causes in 2127, having prepared a subordinate to continue the vault experiment. The second Vault 101 Overseer led Vault 101 dwellers by the same isolated doctrine, but he also attempted to convince senior vault dwellers to become complicit in the vault's experiments. Hypocritically enough, the second Vault 101's Overseer was the first able to communicate with and even visit the outside world by using a secret tunnel in the Vault Overseer's office. However, for all other intents and purposes, the vault dwellers were sealed within, according to the Vault 101 mantra. We are born in the vault, and we live in the vault, and we die in the vault. Sometime before 2241, an unarmed Vault 101 Overseer strongly favored of outside contact and assembled a survey team led by Annie Palmer. Together they began planning for their journey and theorized types of mutations they might encounter. They finally went to the outside world around 101, going up to Megaton sometime before February 10, 2241. The survey team returned to Vault 101 on February 10. Oh, that's the same day. And analyzing their samples to see the outside world was still dangerously irradiated or able to sustain life. They studied the giant ant they killed and decided to revise their survey plans in light of what they have learned. Lewis and Agnes Taylor, two members of the survey team, remained in Megaton to serve as contacts between the two settlements and to further survey the surrounding environments. Agnes Taylor returned to the Vault 101 around 2258. The Overseer who preceded Alphonse Almodovar vanished after another expedition to the capital wasteland failed. Alphonse became the new Overseer in Vault 101 sometime before 2258. Under his rule, the vault changed into a police state with strict policy of isolationism. Early in Alphonse's tenure as Overseer, around 2258 to 2259, James and his child, later known as the Vault Wanderer, came to the vault seeking shelter and arrived in front of Vault 101. James proposed to become Vault 101's new physician in return for entry into the Vault 101, and Alphonse granted his request. After James and his child entered into the vault, he kept his child ignorant of their origins because of the agreement with Alfonsi, convincing the Lone Wanderer that they were born in the vault. In the late 2260s, Jonas Palmer was appointed to be James' assistant by Alfonsi, who hoped he would be the voice of reason. Between 2265 and 2267, a girl escaped Vault 101 and made her way to Megaton. She entered into Crater Supply and asked Moira to reinforce her vault jumpsuit, but the girl never returned to pick it up, leaving her armored Vault 101 jumpsuit behind, which is what we ended up getting for a large portion of the game until we got our power armor. On July 12, 2268, the water purifier began to malfunction, but it was repaired by Stanley Armstrong. On July 13, 2268, Butch Deloria, Wally Mack, and Paul Hannon began looking for a name for their future gang, which later became known as the Tunnel Snakes. In 2272, another dweller escaped from Vault 101 and made his way to Megaton. He made his way to Moriarty's saloon, telling Colin McCurdy that members of Vault 101 were brainwashed and believing that the Overseer was the only voice of reason. Gradually, Alphonse came to having an entire generation of Vault 101 dwellers who were playing along with the Vault experiments, keeping the secrets from their children, and his followers continued to receive periodic information from the outside world, while those not in the know being told that things had gotten so bad that whoever was sending transmissions were no longer able to do so, reinforcing the thought that leaving the vault was exceptionally dangerous. On August 17, 2277, a rad roach infestation started, and James used the event to his advantage, quickly escaping the vault. In the ensuing conflict between rad roaches and the security team, Agnes Taylor dies of a heart attack. Floyd Lewis and Vicky Hannon are both killed by Paul Hannon were both killed, and Paul Hannon is critically wounded. Jonas Palmer is immediately questioned about why James has left and secretly brutally killed by Stevie Mack. Every member of the vault... Okay, so this is all stuff that we just kind of know. Okay, so that just all kind of happened. Notes. Vault 101 is one of the 2 functional vaults in the Capital Wasteland. All other vaults have failed as a result of experiments within and have been left derelict. Overall, the only known vaults that had not fallen in disrepair are Vault 8, 1376. I like how they left that door open for a game over 10 years into the future. 79, 81, 111, and 118. It is suggested in a poem that the Lone Wanderer receives upon their 10th birthday the deed of Vault 101 are incinerated in some sort of area built for this, but is never demonstrated in game. At the Vault-Tec headquarters in DC ruins, a replica of the Vault 101 door is hanging above the lobby area with spotlights illuminating it. In the opening cinematic, 2 security cameras are shown on each side of the vault door. However, when leaving the vault in escape, only 1 security camera can be seen above the vault door. Trouble on the home front, the camera is gone. The Vault 101 map marker does not add the location discovered stat to the Pip-Boy when exiting the vault at the beginning of the game, even though the marker is active on the map. This is because the Lone Wanderers technically not discovered the vault, having lived in it for so much of their life. Just outside the inner door of the Vault 101, there are some skeletons and several small handwritten picket signs begging the vault dwellers to let them in. Red scorpions, brotherhood outcasts, and deathclaws can sometimes spawn when fast traveling to the vault. A holotape inside Springvale School suggests that raiders have been trying to get into the vault for years. Looking at the door to the Capital Wasteland always makes it appear to be daytime outside, even if it is actually nighttime outside. Outside the vault's entrance on the road is Type B encounter location site. It can be activated by following the road south slightly past the elevated highway. The outlook outside the vault's entrance above the road is the home location for the animal companion Dogmeat. After being recruited, he will go to this spot if dismissed as a companion. The overlook outside the entrance is also the final destination of any slaves freed from the slave pen located at the train tunnel and to the pit if they're surviving the journey. The Lone Wanderer's apartment only has one bed despite having 2 residents inside it. There are 4 versions of Vault 101, the first consisting of just hallway within the living room and the bedroom used during baby steps. The second version is from the birthday party when the Lone Wanderer turned 10 and growing up fast. The third is the version of the vault seen during the escape, and the final version is slightly altered during seen during Trouble of the Homefront. While returning to Vault 101 in the Trouble to the Homefront quest, someone has vandalized the Thank You Overseer sign in the middle of the room, replacing Thank You with Fuck, with the sign now reading Fuck You Overseer. The map for the Deloria and Lone Wanderer's apartments in the official game guide have 2 beds in the bedroom, but in-game there's only 1 bed. The guide also indicates the reactor level of Vault 101 atrium. Alright, I think we're done with this one. Alright, to the next vault, which is 106. Vault 106 is a Vault-Tec vault located in the Capital Wasteland of 2277. It is located within a large cavern southeast of Ardu, directly south of Kaelin's Bed and Breakfast and a bit north of Jury Street Metro Station. As part of the vault experiment, psychoactive drugs were released into the Vault 106 air filtration system 10 days after the door was sealed. Information in the vault's computer terminals revealed the Overseer knew that the inhabitants of the vault were the fodder of drug testing, and he instructed his security personnel to tell those in the vault that everything was fine. In 2277, the vault's interior is mostly destroyed and filled with insane survivors. The psychoactive drugs are still being pumped through the vault's air filtration systems, as evidenced by the player character vision subtly being shaded blue at the same time the hallucinations appear. At the very end of the vault is a cave-like area where skeletons and other items are located, including mini nukes, suggesting some of the vault dwellers may have been trying to blow their way out. Several insane survivors inhabit Vault 106. They were 106 jumpsuits and wield a variety of melee weapons. A survivor is on the lowest level, and the end of the science lab section wearing a Vault lab uniform and wielding a baseball bat. When first encountered, the survivor will activate his stealth boy that will remain active until the survivor is killed. The player's character then hallucination in which the tunnel snakes attempt to kill him. After the survivor sustains some damage, the tunnel snakes will use stealth boys and flee, and the player character will see as if a hallucination. This will end after killing the survivor if the tunnel snakes are killed by the lone wanderer, or if they use the mesmeritron on them in the hallucination, they just disappear without leaving a body behind. Both killing them and them fleeing ends the hallucination. I don't think that happened. We explored that vault. We literally looked through every single room. I think there was probably one locked door, probably where that guy was. And I guess we just that just was something we didn't
remember that.
Yeah. Notable loot. Don't care. Notes. If one closes the vault door while inside, there is no legitimate way of leaving, as there is no vault door control pad inside. One method of opening it is to implement the same technique used to obtain Colonel Autumn's 10mm pistol. When on the left side of the door next to the raised area, flip the camera around where the controls are on the other side, then take several attempts. As well as this, if the player's character is companion with them, ask them to leave will result in them leaving via the door, thus opening it. Huh. The player's character will see double or triples of their father, Armetta, and the Overseer on two separate occasions while they are afflicted by drugs. Butch, Deloria, and yeah, we just read that. Amata seen within Vault 106 are actually different than the actual Amata, which is with a different hairstyle. Behind a very easy locked door in Vault 106 entrance floor, a hard lock terminal contains a letter sent by the Overseer at 106 security, falsely stating that the unusual odor or faint taste in the air was due to a slight irregularity in the vault's air filtration system, and instructing the security personnel to tell concerned residents this same lie. Yes, I did see that. One of the hallucination areas walking down the hallway from the lower level of the atrium is the living quarters. Resembles a server room with terminals that can be accessed to reveal an entry titled "A Note to Me." Several notes with the same name are distributed on multiple terminals in the area, and after reading a couple of them, they will all change to say, "I have nothing more to say. We're through here." Okay, that sounds familiar. In the room where the survivor is, the survivor in it and an insane survivor will often engage in a conversation about escaping the vault. The player character can listen to it if they remain hidden. The evidence of escape in a small cave where there is a mini nuke in skeletons where it appears they'll be trying to blow their way out. Upon entering the science labs from the lower floor of the living quarters, there is a window into the room on the left. Looking through the window shows the room upside down. The floor is the ceiling, and the ceiling is the floor, and entering the room will turn it back to normal. This is the only hallucination in the vault that does not turn the screen blue while it runs its course. One can wait during the hallucinations. Well, yeah. Grenades, if thrown in hallucination, will explode once the hallucination is ended. The explosion will not be heard where the grenade was thrown, and it will be heard elsewhere. If Fox is present for the tunnel snake's hallucination, he will see them as well and attack. The same is true for Charon. All right, companion kills due to the hallucinations will not cause the player character to lose karma. The large, unreachable cavern the vault has been built within is visible from the windows in the room containing the science bobblehead. The male and female bathrooms are the opposite side of the respective dorms. Alright. Alright. Next one is 108. Construction of the vault began in 2061 and was cut short in December 2069 due to work stoppage. It was built to accommodate 475 residents for a total of 38 years. The premise of the experiment revolved around intentionally leaving all standard positions unfilled to be assigned personally by the overseer. This was the exception of the 3 named roles, including Zachary K. Jamerson as Chief of Staff, Jarek Maddox as Chief of Security, and Nathan Ergin as Morale Officer. In addition, the primary power supply was intentionally set to fail in 20 years, just shy of half of the vault's intended active time span. The backup power supply, steam whistle Minigo's geothermal, would not be sufficient to power the entirety of the vault, a fact the scientists were aware of. In addition, the vault would be outfitted with 3 times the normal amount of defensive weaponry and lack standard entertainment. For the overseer role, scientists chose Brody Jones, who, according to the pre-assignment medical tests, had a genetic disposition for a rare type of cancer. They estimated this would cause his death in over 3 years after the project's start date. The scientists noted that those 2 events should combine to allow a proper catalyst that will allow this project to continue as planned. Scientists within the vault furthermore engaged in a series of cloning experiments. A holotape found in the cloning lab describes their efforts to clone a man repeatedly. It outlined the process in that every time the man Gary was cloned, he immediately became hostile to non-clones, with each one becoming more violent. After the 53rd was no different, the staff began to wonder what to do with all the clones, as the vault's observation rooms were becoming full. Shortly thereafter, Gary 54 exhibited the same increasing aggression, this time injuring Dr. Peterson during an examination. The entry also states that they will be destroying some of the clones to make room for the many more tests. When the Lone Wanderer discovers location, only Gary clones and creatures remain alive inside. The vault is in advanced state of disrepair with water leaks, rust, and collapsed sections. The door is found ajar by the Lone Wanderer upon arrival. There are 3 main sections one can explore, including the entrance, living quarters, and cloning lab. The living quarters and cloning labs are inhabited by a dozen clones named Gary, all of which are hostile. Most clones are unarmed, with the exception of Gary 1, 25, and 32 have knives or lead pipes. All clones may pick up and utilize weapons that are present in their area. The reactor area is inaccessible due to the blockage of debris in the reactor entrance located in the cafeteria. The Overseer's office is also inaccessible and features a different window than the vaults in the region, as it is rectangular shaped. The entrance area is occupied by a colony of mole rats. Alright. Notes. Rad, scorpions, deathclaws, and sentry bots are sometimes located outside the vault's entrance at higher levels when fast traveling if the Waters of Life quest is complete and an enclave camp is established nearby with broken steel super mutant overlords may appear. The location in the only vault in the Capital Wasteland without a working terminal, which is what we also figured out. No trace of additional armory stock mentioned in the Citadel terminal can be found upon arrival. In the living quarters dining area, there are 3 rad roaches, a normal sized one that is slightly smaller, and one smaller still, making it the smallest found in the game. Did not notice because I let Dogbeat kill them.
Yeah.
Alright, 108. And 112 is the last one. Vault 112 is one of the last vaults to be constructed. The construction started in November 2068 and finished in June 2074. It was intended for only 85 occupants, suspended in a virtual reality world for the indefinite duration of the vault experiment. The vault was built to house and tend to the needs of its overseer, Dr. Stanlis Braun, creator of the Garden of Eden creation kit. Within it, Braun installed a virtual reality simulator and Visionatron loungers containing several simulated worlds, the last of which is Tranquility Lane. Vault 112 is the only vault in Fallout 3 which is completely unaffected by radiation or hostile mutated creatures. And additionally utilizes RoboBrains. Another vault that has RoboBrains is Vault 118 in the Far Harbor add-on to Fallout 4. Vault 112 jumpsuits can be obtained via the RoboBrain that the Lone Wanderer first encounters, as well as a forum or as from a room accessible from the catwalk above the main floor. The RoboBrain that states that the Lone Wanderer in 2020 if correct, that would mean the vault was sealed in 2075, 2 years before the Great War occurred. If the player enters the vault and triggers the initial dialogue in RoboBrain, how they are 2023 years late for the entrance into the vault, the game will 202.3. I kept thinking it was a typo. The game will automatically begin the quest scientific pursuits, bypassing any that have not yet been completed. Dialogue from this point forward will reflect the new position in the plot. AKA, if you go straight there, you'll be able to skip every single quest before it. It is possible to lock oneself inside Dr. Braun's office. Only 10 out of 13 of the 13 loungers in the main hall are in use. One is broken down, while the other 2 are used by the Lone Wanderer and their dad. The lounger monitors in the main hall can be activated. Some of them give information on the subjects. Old Lady Dithers shown inconsistent readings and abnormalities. Attacking the RoboBrain will not make them hostile. However, the player will lose karma if they destroy them. Doing so will cause the other 2 to become unconscious. The vault containers are safe for storage. The vault is one of the few known that will still that is still inhabited by its original occupants. Other vaults include Vault 101, 108, 34, with only 4 dwellers not turning into feral ghouls. Vault 21, 81, 84, and Vault 118. The map in the Citadel, which shows all DC area vaults, doesn't show 112. Likewise, the vault listing in Vault-Tec's own mainframe at the Vault-Tec headquarters does not mark on the map. It is stated that the vault can house 85 occupants. However, there are only 13 loungers, 3 of which were not occupied before James' arrival. Though the RoboBrains insisted they were only allow someone to sit in Tranquility Lane if they are wearing a 112 jumpsuit, when the player's character's fathers come to speak to them in Vault 112, he is still wearing his Vault 101 suit. After completing the quest, and then the Lone Wanderer's father is left, the monitor in front of the Tranquility Lounger he occupied still displays his information. If one runs through the failsafe quickly, they can catch Dogbeat still in the vault hallways before he goes back to Vault 101 if they told him to wait there. Followers are sometimes in a dark corner over by James Lounger. Jericho is prone to glitch in the vault. He would stay in exactly the same location no matter how many times one tells him to follow. Only James and Dr. Braun are animated with small head movements to simulate breathing. All others found in Tranquility Loungers are static, only distinguishable by sex. James is the only one among all others found in Tranquility Lane with his eyes open and or blinking. In Fallout New Vegas, Tranquility Loungers can be seen in Hidden Valley. Yeah. Additionally, items will spawn inside various lockers in the vault after the Tranquility simulation has been exited. In one of Dr. Pinkerton's journals, in his terminal, it says that he stole a memory chip from the vault and uses it to give Harkness memories of a life. Okay. That is all the vaults and the vault information from Fallout 3. I will end the stream and start it up again, in which Vault 76 will then be the title. Or, not 76, New Vegas.
76, yeah.
Yeah.